Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are diving into SQL basics, a complete beginner's guide to databases and queries. Whether you are a student, data analyst, or just curious about how big companies like Google and Netflix handle their data, this video is perfect for you. No prior experience needed. By the end of this video, you will understand what SQL is, how to create tables, write your first queries, modify data, and even connect tables with joins. If you're excited, smash that like button right now and let's get started. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss future tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First thing first, what is SQL? SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It's the standard language used to manage and manipulate relational databases. In simple words, SQL lets you store data in organized tables, retrieve exactly the information you need, update, delete, and control access to your data. Think of it like this. Databases are like digital filing cabinets, and SQL is the language you use to talk to them. Without SQL, working with large amount of data would be almost impossible. Before we create anything, we need to understand SQL data types. These tell the database what kind of information we are storing. There are three main categories: numeric types, text type, and date and time. Let's go numeric type. Int for whole numbers, decimal for precise decimals, and float for approximate decimals, and big for large whole numbers. Let's go text type. Varchar for variable text, and char for fixed length text, and text for long strings, and nvarchar for text with different languages like Unicode text. Let's go to date and time. Date for just the date, and time for hours and minutes. Date time for both. Timestamp for automatically records when something was added or changed. Choosing the right data type is super important. It saves space and make your database faster. Now the fun part, creating tables. We use the create table statement. Here's a simple example for student table. You can see create table is the keyword and student is the table name, and under that column name, data type, like ID is the column name, int is the data type, and we use that column as the primary key, and the next column name is the name and the data type is varchar. So likewise we are create table SQL query like this. Let me explain the important parts. Primary key uniquely identifies each row like student ID. Not null means the column cannot be left empty. Auto increment automatically generate increasing ID numbers. Foreign key used to link this table to another table. This is how you build the structure of your database. Once your table is ready, the most important command is select. This is how you retrieve data. The basic structure looks like this. Select the columns you want to get. From which table? where, filter conditions, and order by, how to sort, and the limit, how many rows to show. For example, to get all students from the students table, the query is like this: select all from students. And next, let's say you want to get only names and ages of adults. So how to write the query? Select name and age from students where age greater than 18. Then you can filter adults. Let's say you want to get first 5 names in alphabetical order. So the query is like this: select name from the students, order by name, limit 5. Master select, and you're ready, halfway to becoming comfortable with SQL. Next, let's talk about modifying data, adding, updating, and deleting. First, insert. We use insert command to add new rows. The query is like this: insert into the table name students, and what are the columns? Name, age, and email. And now we want to enter the values. So before that, we use the keyword values, and within bracket enter the values: name Kamal, age 22, and the email. So likewise, we enter data into the table by using insert into query. Okay, let's move to the update. We use update to change existing data. How it works? It works like this: update the table name students, set is the keyword, and what you want to change, age. So then put age equal 23. To whom you want to change the age as 23. So we use where condition, where name equal Kamal. Then Kamal's previous age is 22. Now we are updating Kamal's age as 23. So let's move on to the delete. We use delete to remove rows. Let's look at on that. Delete from the table name students where name equal Kamal. So by using this command, we are deleting Kamal's details. Important safety tip: always use where clause. Without it, you might update or delete every single row in the table. Pro tip: always test your condition first with a select statement before running update or delete. And when possible, use transactions begin commit so you can roll back if something goes wrong. Finally, one of the most powerful features in SQL, joins. Joins let you combine data from 2 or more tables. Here are some main types: inner join, left join, right join. What is inner join? It returns only rows that match in both tables. Left join returns all rows from the left table plus matching rows from the right. And the right join the opposite: all from right and matching from left table. Here's a simple example. Select from student table take as S, inner join courses, and it take as C. So we join student table and the courses table using student ID on s.id equals c.student id, and we retrieve data s.name c.course name. So that's how the simple join works. Joins are what make relational databases really powerful. And that's it. We have covered the core basics of SQL. What SQL is, data types, creating tables, select queries, inserting, updating and deleting data, and connecting tables with joins. SQL gets easier the more you practice. I highly recommend opening a free online SQL editor like dbfiddle or SQL Zoo and trying these commands yourself, and use HackerRank, W3 schools, and there are so many options. You have to practice SQL. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends who are learning data skills, and comment below. What was the most confusing part for you? Or what do you want to learn next in SQL? I'll read every comment and try to make a follow-up video based on your request. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Take care and happy coding.